like the rhythm of the sun. Well, I was wide awake until the dawn upon her face, and the echoes of our song as it hummed along. So stay with me, you are my missing pieces. Oh, you are my missing pieces. You are my missing pieces. So won't you stay with me?
Morning. We're totally on time. Good to see everyone.
Oh my goodness. Another scramble. Wait, just a great way to come back. Just like my light bulb was like not working in one of my lights, and I couldn't find my phone to turn it. So I was like just going up and down the stairs.
I'm like, where are you? Usually we check in beforehand, so we haven't had a chance to catch up at all. We talked the other day for on the phone for 2 minutes. Making sure he was back safely. But welcome back from the honeymoon. It was an amazing wedding. Everything was awesome. It was a perfect weekend. Thank you for having me, and we missed you greatly.
Well, I kind of had to. I was contractually obligated to have you at the wedding, so
this is true.
I'm glad you made it. No, it was an awesome day. The trip was just. I could go on and on, but I know we have things to do. But
you spent most of the time in Greece, right? That was the majority.
So we were in the island of Naxos for about 5 days. And then we went to Paros, and then we went to Italy. Just a rough life. It was a rough life. And I ate everything that I could. And I was wondering when I came back if I would be visually just more of me. But so far so good, I think. But it was a magical trip, but good to be back. Magical wedding.
Awesome. Well, welcome back. And I know a lot of you have been you've sent messages to Johnny, you've given donations, coffees, all that stuff.
Yeah,
and just give him a minute, give him a beat to catch up, because he always replies, especially with if you buy 5 coffees or more. For those of you who don't know, he even sends like a 15-20 second little video thanking you personally. So you're a little behind, but I think everybody understands why. It's all is well.
So. Yes, and Art was commenting on my non-tan. It was I don't really tan anyway, but
you go from white to red.
It was seriously, but it wasn't that hot in the Mediterranean. In the sun, if you just stayed in the sun, it was fine. But then if it was cloudy overhead at all, you needed a sweatshirt. So.
Nice.
So sorry to disappoint, but I will continue blinding you. My brightness, people out there.
Oh my goodness. Well, in our welcome back, it's kind of like the perfect live to go into. It is Thronely's Choice. This is where our Diamond members have personally selected one of their favorite videos or from a favorite artist, and then all of our members go on and vote which ones to watch. We always go with the top 5, and today with the one that had the most votes we're starting off with today is Hua Chenyu. Then we have Sara Bareilles, who's wonderful. We've never reacted to her before, so I'm excited for that.
Write you a love song.
Yeah, and she's singing Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, so a favorite.
Yeah.
And then Johnny Huynh, we're reacting to Angelina Jordan and Hacken Lee with Lang Lang on the piano. So it's going to be a good show. And before we begin...
Oh, do I even remember my line? It's been so long, I'm a little rusty.
So while you were gone...
Oh no, did you replace me with AI? I knew it was coming.
I've been working on a lot of AI, but no. You are irreplaceable, my friend. However... I realized I actually have 46 different button triggers with all the different scenes and overlays, so I had to reorganize them. So I'm a little slow on which ones to press.
Yeah, that's not a recipe for disaster at all.
This is correct.
Yeah. So yes, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe, ring that bell, so you always know what's going on with your buddies at Throgan.
Absolutely. All right. Here we go. This is Aliens, a song we know, but this has been apparently reworked, as he often does. So it's like a different arrangement of the song. And this was just this year, 2025, in May, I believe. And thank you in advance to Hua Chenyu English subs for hooking us up. I always make it so personal. They put the titles on for us in particular, but really they do it for all Martians. But we thank you for taking the time to do that.
Yes.
Get more out of the song that way. Steve, not that button.
Spook.
His stage shows are like nothing else.
EDM going on here.
I know.
This is a freaking intro right here. This is awesome.
No kidding. Is this the intro to the whole concert, guys? Or is this in the middle of it? Trigger didn't go off.
我们生来就是把你早已拉响了警报，兴奋将被引爆，都给我听好！我无所畏惧，让所有的对手都领教，跟着我，跟着我，跟着我，大声的尖叫！不受谁的威胁，随时准备跟强者对决。对我的指引和无限都会灭，这放纵的感觉超越一切。 不再难解，不需要你们的理解。
Cool to hear it gets just the violin there. Psychedelic.
Yeah.
I'll pause it here.
This song is a Richard special for sure, I think. It's got the
super
epicness.
Dramatic.
No, I mean, there's something about this chord. Oh, where's my sustain pedal?
Oh,
gosh. This is gonna. Okay, I'll do my best here. This descending progression.
Oh yeah,
and that's Richard all the way.
it is.
It's and then the heavy guitars kicking in, that nice drive.
It's Love suspense, it. Right? And interesting. This is absolute rearrangement because typically behind that melody that has up front, there is just this. There's that single violin. There's just all this space, but he's singing still with the same tension and grit mixed in with the lyrics, which is really nice. Mm-hmm. And I didn't even have the lyrics on, did I? That's another button. That one's not on my spreadsheet, so that's a YouTube button. What am I going to do?
What can you do?
I also realized amidst the button fiasco, which is going to continue to happen until I settle in here, forgot to put the Buy Me Coffee queue on. Johnny, someone already bought coffees. We just didn't see it. So...
Well... I guess I can't thank it because I can't see it. So. I'm just kidding.
Actually, it started with started with Vijandra before we even began, she's the one who actually submitted the song that people voted on. So let's start there.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Vajandra bought us a coffee. Hua Aliens 2025 version. So happy you checked it out. Thank you, Richard and Johnny, for all the Throneleys who voted for it, and all the Throneleys who voted for it. Looking forward to Sara Bareilles too. And,
yes, thank you, Vajandra.
Judy Swather bought 5 coffees. Welcome back, Johnny. Congratulations. We missed you. Thank you, Judy.
Thanks, Judy.
It's good. It's good to be back. And then Barbara bought us 5 coffees. Thank you, guys.
Yes, thank you very much. Sorry about the not popping up there. All right, let's continue on here. Oh, I want to hear that going into it again. That's the drums and the guitar kick in.
The syncopated rhythm.
Different than what we've heard before.
Well, I was thinking the same thing. The spectrum of styles that he does, he goes from the most just beautiful to, like Linkin Park to rap to, I'm sure he's done country. Have we heard him do country? Because he probably could do it very well.
Yeah, I'm sure he could do it. I don't know if that's a lane I would want to experience per se. I mean, for my choices for Hua's voice and skill sets, but that's a personal thing.
I would actually really like him to hear him do it. No, the range is just incredible, stylistically, but also his vocal range. Which I think, as we've talked about so many times, it gets overlooked because I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just the ease of which he does it. But it goes under the radar, but he's hitting notes that like more full voice.
Well, yeah, and you use this term recently, which I really like. Low key high notes is the phrase you've been.
That's what the kids are saying. Low key. I'm trying to be hip for our younger audience. Yeah, low key.
So, I don't think it's actually the ease of notes, because in some cases it is, of course, but in that particular case, it's forceful by design. I mean, there's an energy behind it, there's a push. I think it's just the relativity in which the melody sits. Because once you get used to this note as being like in the middle, that becomes the norm there. So when he goes to that C sharp, it doesn't feel that high. But if I were to try to sing it, if either of us were to try to sing along with him, we would feel that C sharp.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, and the people listening would also feel that C sharp
Yes,
that we couldn't reach.
not in a great way.
Yes. No, it's yeah, and again, it's the hair. Who else could pull off
Well,
reddish orange hair so
I
well?
feel like he picked up where Bowie left off a little bit stylistically.
He does have some yeah, you know, I never connected that, but he's got definitely some Bowie. The psychedelic, not psychedelic, like glam. I mean, he's got that too, but the sort of the glam, thing going on. He's just you can't really pin him down, and you couldn't really pin.
It's
Bowie
Major
down.
Tom, you know. It's just going right into the Martian the Martian vibes. He's able to channel, but I love the arrangement that he did with that one, and yeah, the drummer, the bass, everything was just killer on that one. Okay, coffees, sir. Oh, it's so good to have you back to thank the coffees.
I am very good at it.
I get to sit for 2 seconds. Go on.
There's things that I'm good at in this world, and one of them is.
I'm going to give you full camera view. Hook us up with the coffees.
Wow, hope I don't freeze.
Oh, you will.
Literally and figuratively. Yeah. Rosa Reese bought us 5 coffees. She says, thanks for my Hua new version of Aliens.
Thank you, Rosa.
Then Minor 4 Chord bought us 4 coffees. Welcome back, Johnny. So that's an alias. It's Gene, of course. Usually Art is the alias guy, but if it's a nerdy, yes, a nerdy music theory reference, it's Latte Lover. Yeah. Welcome back, Johnny. Yumi, Pentadad, and Mark were fabulous guests, but after 2 weeks on the bench, I'm ready to get back in the game. Put me in coach.
Love it. Thank you very much for that. All right. Sara Bareilles. If for those of you who don't know, actually, the work that I'm the most familiar with her is from the musical Waitress. It's the one I hear the most frequently. Still, I mean, it's just played all the time. I have students sing a few of those pieces quite often. She's just a fantastic songwriter.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yeah, she's like the modern day. I don't need modern day Billy Joel, Elton John, but she does. Yeah. She brings different things to the table too.
Yeah.
Great voice, great writer.
Unfortunately, the floating microphone. Now that we've hyped it up, sorry. So let's focus on listening to her voice. Focus on listening. That's why we're here. Unfortunately, there's no way we're going to be able to clear this through Vivo. I even checked it in advance, so unfortunately, won't be able to watch it. But in the links in the description, we always have them there. Sorry, in the description, there are links to go back and watch the original, support the original. Of course, this is right on her actual page, so go watch it there as well. In the meantime, let's focus on her execution, shall we? All right, pause here, and I'll let it run from here. I don't know the chords to this. I know you do, but this feels much more droning. Is she like what's taking place?
Well, she's droning is what she's doing. So you.
All right, moving on.
So she's got this like G minor thing going, and where the original would go, when are you gonna come down? When are you gonna
follows the melody a little more, right?
Yeah, and it starts minor, but it kind of has a major tonality to it. It goes to the major chord. But she's sort of hanging in that G minor.
Oh, it's really moody.
And instead of going to a major chord there, she keeps it minor. I should have stayed on the farm to I don't know exactly what she did there, but yeah, keeping the whole thing, this really hypnotic sort of drone, and bringing some blues elements to it. And it's just it's cool because what do you do when you're covering such an iconic song like that? Either
do it exactly like the original and get kudos,
or you do your own version.
Exactly.
Or you create something new.
There's only two paths really to connect to an audience based on what you're looking for. And I always prefer the latter. I love it when a performer does something that they make it feel like it's theirs. and to do that with a song, like you said, an Elton John, I mean, it's such a huge, successful piece to make you long for what she's doing and not long for going back and listening to the original is a major success as a singer, songwriter, or performer.
Yeah. Kind of taking the Jacob Collier approach where, we talked about, or he talked about the way that the harmonies or the chords, can change the feel of a melody. So that ending part, for example, found my future lies beyond the yellow brick. That's the original, but she does.
It just it's like it takes you to a different mood. Fork in the road, right? You get to that point and you're like, oh, we're taking this path. It's really interesting.
Yeah. So I mean, she's a real writer. I mean, she's a great writer. So she's really taking something, and that's how she's making it her own, is using those writing chops.
All right, let's see where this. Just ending it there. I would have.
I know.
Don't resolve it. Don't resolve it.
Yeah, well, first of all, they don't write them like that anymore.
Oh my goodness, no.
Elton and John and Bernie Taupin. I mean, lyrically, just so good, and I love when you have such a great lyrical piece like that, and it's performed kind of stripped down like that, and especially with changes that she made, it really brings out. I mean, obviously, the original is very emotional, but they produce it as a pop track, so you kind of like lose some of that. Some of the emotion, just because that's the nature of pop. So when you have that stripped down, just piano vocal, and then her chord changes, obviously just exquisite choices, it really brings out the beauty in the words. And Bernie, just, the imagery that he would use. Basically the 70s was Elton John's, and it's right. Like that type of writing, the lyrics were such a big part of that.
Yes. And you guys are bringing up in the chat, Angelina Jordan, who we're going to listen to shortly, her version of this. And I had this similar feeling. I mean, two very different voices, different takes, but the same feeling in the sense of being able to absorb the lyrics, to experience them differently, because the delivery was just a little slower, just a little more space, allowed you to breathe it in, the song as a whole, in a different way. So just, really, really well done.
Yeah. There's been some Beatles songs. I think what's that movie, Across the Universe, where everybody did covers of the Beatles songs. Obviously the Beatles cannot be beaten in my mind, but some of those songs that were performed, again, not in sort of the pop radio format, and were delivered in a little bit more of a emotional way, I guess. It's like, wow, it's like some of the beauty of, like, I Want to Hold Your Hand came out more than it would in the
I agree.
Their recorded version. And her voice, real quick too. It's got. I was gonna like comment, just saying in terms of the likability of her voice, which is so apparent. I mean, every people love her. I love her voice so much, but I was gonna say it wasn't so much for the sort of in a Bonnie Raitt kind of way, where it's like they're not doing anything crazy riff wise, and the range isn't like, it's not like life altering, but there's just such a likability in her tone, and it's so believable. And then just as I was thinking that, she hit that high C sharp. It was like, okay, she's got some range too. Which, by the way, is the same note that Hua Chenyu hit in that other song.
Yes, as a female singer, yeah, it's a great connection there.
Yeah,
and in just to piggyback on that, it's not just. I think the likability factor is it's a balanced tone. We all tend to. There's a comfort when we hear someone sing with a balanced tone that we all generally feel good about. But she brought in that version brought in the theatrics. We could hear a little more of her theater background kind of come in with her vibrato. Yeah. The dynamics coming back down to that relaxed part into the third verse or after the bridge, whatever I'm really not sure what to compartmentalize the title of that. But yeah.
That part, yeah.
Yeah, so that reprise there, just that had that conversational quality brought in at that, and it's just dynamics. But yeah, no crazy riffs, no huge range things, but the dynamics in the storytelling, in just the nuances of her facial expressions that influenced how she chewed the word a little bit, right? Just that's what makes it really engaging.
Yeah, nothing crazy in the context of this channel, which we hear such like,
right?
It's
still not something you're going to
crazy.
see next door, unless you're living in the Philippines, then maybe so.
Exactly, but it's like equally as impressive in its likability. It's just and its ability to touch people,
All right, next up, this is Johnny Huynh. Thank you, Robbie, for giving me a quick email on how to say his last name, because it's spelled Huynh, and I don't know what I said in the past, but I'm sure I butchered it immensely. So, Huynh, nice and simple.
Yes. Also, the phrase that Richard uses with me when he's wondering when I'm going to come online, get online.
When
do you show me up? Like, right before.
All right, we got another one here. We're going to have to put our copyright block on this, but please be sure to go check out the original. This is an original of his, one that he produced himself, by the way. And I didn't realize he's only 21, recently signed to Columbia Records. So while he got viral, that sounds negative. His songs became viral.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. It sounds terrible.
Yeah. Hope he's doing okay.
While he was actually at the University of Washington, so he lives in Seattle, and he's Vietnamese American, and he was putting his music out, writing his own stuff, playing the instruments, and producing his own tracks. And that took off, and now he's signed to Columbia while he was going to college full time. I love stories like that. Just he worked his tail off, and it can happen. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So this song is "Lost My Faith."
Was it ever love, or was it just because you felt like a drug, pulling me out of touch? Suddenly it was more than I'd ever done. I don't know what I've become. You kept me falling just how I wanted, spiraling inside of this room. But now I'm haunted just how you wanted. You were the one I couldn't lose. Losing you felt like I lost my faith, praying to God for a soul to take. How could an angel make me feel pain, leading me on just to walk away, breaking my feet so my heart don't chase. Down on my knees but I still can't pay. I lost my faith.
And his tone.
Say it's for the best. Don't think that I believe under every breath. It's not what it really seems. Maybe it's because I had a stupid dream, something that will never be. You kept
Love
me
that.
falling just how I wanted, spiraling inside of this room. But now I'm haunted just how you wanted. You were the one I couldn't lose. Losing you felt like I lost my faith, praying to God for a soul to take. How could an angel make me feel pain, leading me on just to walk away, breaking my feet so my heart don't chase. Down on my knees but I still can't pay. I lost my faith in the face of the girl I see. She walked away and it's all on me, making me crazy. I still can't see.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You
nice.
felt like I lost my faith, praying to God for a soul to take. How could an angel make me feel pain, leading me on just
That's really cool. That's a great modern pop song.
It
Awesome.
really, really is. As I was saying before we even heard it, he's playing the instruments. I don't know if he's playing all the instruments. It sounds like Robbie, you're confirming that he is in the chat.
So he laid down the
But
drums too, the drum groove.
I think he did. But I know he
Yeah.
produced it. He produced the actual music video and he layered in his vocals. So,
DIY at its finest.
but that's next level. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
it's natural for artists to be codependent on the genius of others. But when you can actually be truly a jack of all trades and put something together that is yours, that's wild and really, really impressive. His tone, he sounds like he's been through it all, right? He's got like that 45, 55-year-old,
There's
man
something with the
that just
guttural grit that he's got. It's a little bit different. It's like coming from the bottom, and it almost sounds like it's
yes.
about to unravel. It's like it's like it's going to blow out his voice, but it doesn't, and he still keeps like that pristine cleanness, and that young pure sound too.
Right.
With that, yeah, it was like
I can't
just
imitate
like
that
on the
sound
edge.
because
I can't
if
either. Yeah.
if I add distortion, it just sounds like my early influences got the Metallica,
Yeah, it's like
it's got that.
there's
But
yeah.
there's something.
There's
Yeah,
adding grit, and it's more like an upper end like hair to it,
Yeah.
as opposed to the bottom of it just being like, Right.
I don't know how to mimic it. That's the thing. I have to really play with what he's triggering to create those overtones. But there's a, it's like I said, it feels to me not like he's just adding grit, but there's like this little bit of like this wisdom. Like I've been through it all. He's 21,
Mhm.
right? So it's just interesting tone that he has. I think it's really carved out well.
Yeah. Cool song to da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a mood to it. I like the so I was also seeing in the chat that he did all his background vocals. I like the production choice of when the chorus came in, there was almost like a gang vocal behind him, but it wasn't
Right.
just it sounded like a group of singers just singing the melody, but his lead vocal still stayed out front, which I thought was cool. So usually a gang vocal, you do like kind of like our intro song, the one that I did, where stay with me. It's bigger. It's like more present.
Right.
This was cool because it was a lot of vocals, but they were definitely in the background, so it created just this nice space.
It gives depth. It does, and you can't just take the lead and just repeat it, because then it just gets louder, or it has to be slightly different imperfections in each person. Or if you did 50 takes layered behind it, that's what gives it like that gang sound, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of wisdom at a young age, up next is Angelina Jordan. This is Princess of Ruins. And this was last year. This is February, 2 years ago? So what was she, 17 here? February of 24. And this is on big Angie fans page here.
Okay.
Let's check it out.
So I'm going to be playing an unreleased song that I've never played before. It's called Princes of Ruins. It's about why I sing barefoot on the stage. As many of you guys
Barefoot Princess.
I always sing bare feet to give back to all children in need. And I will always do that. I stand by it. It's part of my identity. And
It's beautiful.
you guys ready to hear it?
Just 18 here. Thank you, guys.
A heart of gold, the spirit in the soul. The people didn't care about her. It's changeable. The stories that she told, the God is with no one to help her. They say it's true, you're left with nothing. Everything is everything.
I was gonna ask that.
So I took off my shoes for her, 'cause there's something is always coming back to me. It's like I'm standing in the street in the cold with bare feet. When I told my wildest dreams to you, so I keep moving to the beat of the words that you speak. The beauty in your point of view. I keep moving, I push through it. I'll carry the crown for you.
Nice line.
I keep moving, I push through it for the princess away. In the hands of hope, life will push and go. It's all she ever known, the feeling. Her highs and lows, she keeps them in the dark. Broken telescope for dreaming. They say it's true, you're left with nothing. Anything is everything. So I took off my shoes for her, 'cause there's something that's always coming back to me. It's like I'm standing in the street in the cold with bare feet. When I told my wildest dreams to you, so I keep moving to the beat of the words that you speak. The beauty in your point of view. I keep moving, I push through it. I'll carry the crowd for you. I keep moving, I push through it for the princess away. Sing it loud.
I'll pause it here. I'm assuming you're going into some sort of bridge or something. It's cool to see that story kind of built into a song lyrically. She's got some great lines in here. Just the broken kaleidoscope of dreams or something. There's just like these little image candy like built into it that just kind of like, oh wow, it gets you to see the story in a different way. And Princess of Ruins is a great title in and of itself.
Absolutely. Yeah. Conjures up a lot of imagery. That tone is just, I mean, having just reviewed her last album, which we both agreed, and I think a lot of people agreed, she just hit.
Go listen if
something.
you haven't. Yeah.
Just hit like her stride. Stylistically, I just felt like she just landed in some way. Having said that, when I listened to her do a different style like this, which is more the R&B kind of, a little more modern, but some of the, the R&B pop bluesy thing, she does it all just to the highest. Yeah, it's like she just sounds so good. When she hits those ooh sounds, like ooh, there's soul gospel-y thing that comes out. Yep. And the tone, she's like really bringing the low guttural, take me to church tone. And it's just she just does every style just so well. And I'm not surprised that the lyrics are great in this, because I mean, obviously it runs in the family.
Right.
So
I wonder if she like, when she comes up with lyrics, if she reads them to Grandma Mary just to get like the feedback, things like that. I mean, that's
an interesting question.
I would.
Yeah.
To have that perspective, that inspiration right at home, so to speak.
Yeah. But this is such a different delivery than the album, and I'm just so impressed.
Totally
by how
different.
Whatever she needs to do in a certain setting, she does it just like amazingly well. She's just such a talent.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep going here.
Sing it out. And all the broken hearted I sing for you.
I don't know if she says anything after or not. Just a whole lot of applause.
You guys are the first to ever hear it, so.
That's cool. You know,
And here's the thing: if she released an album and that was all that she did on the album, I'm sure we'd be like, "This is it."
Oh, she found her stride.
No, not to take. I mean, we love that album, and she definitely did.
I think it's stylistically, but she would be consistently good in what she does. To your point, with whatever direction she went in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know what you're hearing on your end. Like, I don't know if the mix is a little bit different here. The mix on that, like,
I think it's just a camera. It's just a yeah.
So it's like you barely hear the music. You're not getting any of the energy that you would.
You're not getting the impact.
It's just all her voice. So if it was anybody else, you know, you'd be like, okay, whatever. This is.
It might not hold.
Like,
right.
I can hear the song within it, you know, but for most people, if you don't have that sonic impact, you can overlook how good of a song it was. But her voice just carries the whole thing. It's like you don't need anything else.
Yeah. I agree completely. And I was just going to say one last thought. Yeah, cell phone recording, Steve's confirming.
Okay. Yeah.
So, and then, you know, depending on which way it was faced and what brand it was and what model it was. And, you know, it just gets so, it's not going to pick up the low end frequencies.
There's no really low end. Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's none of that. Yeah. Impact.
So the other thing I was going to point out is that there is this energy in her voice that you don't even see when you're watching her sing. There's her internal storytelling and balance and everything obviously she's a beautiful young lady and all that, but I'm talking about there's a depth in the tone of her voice that goes beyond what you can express visually. So you don't even need to see her to get the same feeling and impact is my point, which is so cool.
Yeah. No,
right,
that was awesome.
Thank you, Steve, for recommending that. And by the way, all the suggestions today came in from our Diamond members. If you're interested in becoming a Diamond member, you can check out the link below. It is we have silver, gold, or diamond memberships. But with the Diamond members, not only do they get to do this, select songs that the rest of the Throwing members vote on, but we actually get to hang out with them once a month, which is really cool, except Johnny skipped the last one. Not cool, dude.
Busy. Doing stuff.
Sorry, not sorry. You know, sometimes there's 4 of us, sometimes there's 12 of us, and we have 2 different meetings that we meet on once a month. It's always cool to hang out and get to know everybody.
They're so fun.
You know, just thinking of Steve right now. It's great to get to know you and learn more about Angelina behind the scenes, and then everybody else gets to hear what we're doing behind the scenes. They usually know what we're going to do next, that kind of thing. So it's a cool group, very cool group. So if you're thinking about joining and supporting the channel, that's a great way to do it.
I missed it for sure.
All right, we have. You could have zoomed from Greece.
I could have.
Oh my goodness. Up next, another Diamond member, obviously, recommended this one. Gaia, who we got to see in Zoom. You missed her. And I'm just going to make you feel bad now. I probably shouldn't make you feel bad about getting married. It's a very good and healthy thing, and I'm proud of you.
Okay. Yes, that being said.
That being said, not cool.
I get it.
But Gaia, a little birdie told me it is your birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, happy birthday.
And this...
Latte has some more nerdy music theory questions. So you should tune in for that as well. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a nerd fest as well.
It's a good thing. This is Hacken Lee featuring Lang Lang on the piano, who's an amazing pianist, and we love Hacken. We've seen him perform a few times, one on his own, and then the others duets with Zhou Shen. Yeah, there's just a cool energy about him. So this song is called I Can't Sing from his album Custom Made, released in 2003, composed by Edmund Zhang. Drew information from Franz Liszt's composition and adapted from the classical work La Campanella, works by Yemin Wang. And the story revolves around a man who cannot sing but practices singing in hard to win over the girl he likes. Well, that's how I started singing. And that's literally my story. I couldn't sing to save my life. I wrote a song because I wanted a girl to hear this song that I had in mind. A very epic piece, which will be featured on a Creator's Corner at some point.
Isn't that why all of us get involved in music, though, on some level?
Yeah, on some level. And let's see. So this was performed on I Am Singer in 2025. We'll have the lyrics, the translation for this in the comments after the live stream as well. And copyright. TV show. Sorry, guys. Oh, it starts right on.
Nice. Okay. Yep. That's an intro as well.
Yeah.
像並未太像，但落力發亮到1分鐘偶像。但練習半生給你熱唱，這魔境會使你着涼。情話要是沉住唱不上，高八度也許太誇張。我淚流但你懶得拍掌。你若要是其實渴望聽他唱，恐怕有個聲線在哼唱，你亦無視我在投入演唱。她漂亮這麼多，她偉大這麼多，平凡像我，無學亦未會唱歌。心子太壞，但全情為你落力發揮過。給聲那樣的凄楚，恐怕是勁琴手慷慨為我。點首歌，點出你讓我賣力到感情用錯，但我仍繼續能頑強地做。
Yeah, he's legit.
Oh, the finesse in his playing.
他很叫座，卻不會為你唱一首歌，連自尊都賣給你像我，你又何曾望過？情話要是沉住氣唱不上，高八度也許太誇張，我淚流但你
Oh, this melody's cool on top of this.
你若要是其實渴望聽他唱，恐怕有個聲線在哼唱，你亦無視我在投入演唱。她漂亮這麼多，她偉大這麼多，平凡像我，無強項亦未會唱歌。嗓子太壞，但全情為你落力發揮過。聲那樣的凄楚，恐怕是勁琴手慷慨為我。點首歌，點出你讓我賣力到感情用錯，但你仍會話她漂亮這麼多，她偉大這麼多，平庸像我，流流淚別亂唱情歌。她的愛慕又何曾為你落力獻出過？聲那樣的凄楚，很配合被彈的主角是我。一開口怎麼唱亦錯，我依然願做，讓你難愛慕，仍然能恨我。
Oh. Damn.
Totally unnecessary ending, but totally necessary ending.
I wouldn't have it any other way. So, to me, what's crazy about a piece like this is they made it. It's the fact that they made it work at all. You've got that much happening at the piano, and still have a melody that you can sing along with. Like, how is that possible?
The general rule of thumb as an instrumentalist, when you're backing up a singer, it's usually, the producer would be like, you're being too busy, bring it back a little bit, you're taking up space.
Yes.
In this case, it's like, I wouldn't have it any other way. It was the
More
perfect amount of excess. That was my philosophy on vacation. Just more. Excess to the hilt. So, yeah, that's a cool song. It's got kind of like a whimsical vibe to it. All right, quick test for the people out there to make sure you've been paying attention these past 2+ years. What is that time signature? What's the meter of that song?
Oh, I know. It's not 12/13. We've deduced that doesn't exist.
And if it's anybody but Latte, I'll be very surprised. But I want to give our viewers a chance to guess.
So, yeah, that swing feeling, without giving away the time signature. What was cool about it had all the drama in there, and then it had this like celebration. So it just was, but it wasn't changing keys, right? It was just kind of going from minor to major. Was it like a jump in that sense?
It wasn't changing keys. It was like a substitution. So this right there,
yeah.
Which if you stay in the key of F, it would normally be an A minor. But changing that second chord to an A major sets up that minor 6. And it's got that nice turnaround, that
exactly
2-5-1 thing.
So
yeah,
Latte,
really cool song. Yeah.
Latte said 6/8.
She's right. Francesca also guessed 6/8, but she was too late. And
I'm with Deb.
I'm sorry.
She's going with 6/7.
6/7, not 6/7.
Or no, Gary was saying not 6/7. Yeah,
right.
We know that much.
All right, kudos to Francesca for getting it right, though. Even though she technically doesn't win, it's okay. You still lose, but
you still lose.
Victory.
But well
moral
done.
victory.
That's really all we have here are moral victories. That's basically what our channel is built upon. It was so good to see everyone today. Be sure. What's the button for that new outro?
This is gonna be good.
Wait, why didn't that work? Hold on.
I'm so glad these new buttons are making our show better. So
it's to make smoother things take place. Oh, wait. Okay, so this. Thanks for hanging out with us today, everyone. It's great to see you. Great suggestions. Thank you to our Diamond members. Thank you to all of our Throwly members who voted for these songs. Always good to see you. We are live every day this week, so come back, see what else is happening. Johnny, welcome back. Always good to have you here.
Good to be back. I'm glad I got to spend it with friends.
Yes.
The Thronely's choice. It was cool.
Absolutely. See you all soon, everyone.
See you guys. Bye.